We got 2 whales out there. I thought I saw something over
just
there.
came up again over there.
It's just right there.
There it is.
Look at that! Oh my goodness! Jim, look how close it is!
Well, it's finally morning, and I think the beautiful person in here has woke up.
Morning.
I've got breakfast all made and everything for her.
You do
and
not. You do not. This is our palace. This is where we get to stay wherever we want to. Last night we were in a camp. So last night we were in a KOA camp, and you can't make noise before 8 o'clock. Well, we're early risers, so we found out we didn't have any internet.
8 o'clock is almost time for lunch.
We didn't have any internet out there, and we thought, well, let's just get on the road. So he just jumped in the front seat and turned it on and went. But show them our little setup here that we've got.
So as you can see, we have this shelf essentially down here that is we keep clothes and cooking items. We can even have food in there. Just a lot of required items.
We call it our 72-hour kit. It's always ready. It has everything we would need to survive for 3 days or a little more.
We also have a shell we put on the top so we can have even more items or have less here in the way, in the seats and whatnot, if we want to have the seats available.
And most generally, the rule that we try to have is if our car is half empty, it's empty. So
Of gas.
We keep it full of gas all the time. So anyway, this is what we get to sleep in. We have a beautiful tent, a small little 2-man tent that's year-round for weather and stuff. But
we have a larger tent too.
And yes, and we could have put it up last night, but this was easy.
This is as comfortable. It's quick, and it's definitely easy. So.
And the dog likes it. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get on the road for a little while.
I've got to have some internet so I can work today.
See you in a little while. We are coming up onto one of our favorite bridges in the United States. And we are on the Washington side. This bridge is 4 miles across. And it goes way up at the other side, up high so the boats can get by. And it's an amazing bridge.
It's at the mouth of the Columbia River.
Yes. Yes, where the Columbia River meets the ocean is where it's at. And so we will go across, and halfway across we'll be in Oregon again. It's our last time to go across this.
For a while.
For a while.
We'll be back.
One of the wonderful events that we experienced when we first moved here is we went and toured all of the Lewis and Clark historical sites and this region in here. And what I'm doing is showing you the mouth of the Columbia as it goes out to the ocean, and right there in between you'll see 2 land places. There are ship after ship after ship after ship buried down in there because so many ships wrecked as they tried to come into the Columbia throughout the annals of history. And we've been to the lighthouse that's up there now, and so things are better for people now. But it used to be quite hairy for them as they came through, and it still is something to maneuver down. So we have 2 favorite restaurants here. One is called the Baked Alaska. It sits out over a pier, and the food is very, very good. And I'm sorry, I have this really ugly bug that landed on my thing. I'll move up a little bit. Anyway, and the other one is called the Blue Scorcher. We're going there for breakfast. They have very healthy breakfast, steel oats and really good egg dishes and extremely good pastries. So we don't do a lot of the pastries because we don't do a lot of pastries, but if you want a good pastry, that is the place to go in Oregon that we know about. So this goes on for a long time, and then the river, then it goes up. And I'll just speed this up.
You may need to correct your statement. I don't think it's 4 miles, sweetie.
It's 4 miles.
Can we just pass mile 1?
We filmed it before.
It's more like 3 miles.
3 miles. Okay, correction. It was 3 miles long. I wonder why I thought it was 4 before. Oh, maybe because when I got on down there it was. I don't know. We'll see. But across, well,
It's a long way.
it's a long way. This
lot
is
of
one of our favorite towns in America. We love this town. It became our Estes Park for Oregon. And Estes Park is our Colorado.
I saw that and I'm like, whoa, what am I seeing?
We just saw a whale.
It'll come up again.
There, he's moved over there.
No, that's a different one. I guarantee you that's a different one. This one is still right here. It's going this way.
We got 2 whales out there. I thought I saw something
That one
over
just
there.
came up again over there.
It's just right there.
There it is.
Look at that! Oh my goodness! Jim, look how close
This one
it
over
is.
there.
Yeah, I see it. One out there too.
2 of them.
2 of them. Oh, Jim, there it is again. Binoculars, but I don't want to dare walk away. Too long to find. Oh, look, there's another one. It's like a whole school of them. What a treat. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. There's one over here. So
Let's go get some supper. This